Hello everyone. This particular story has to do with us actually, and every one of you must have known the story of Kianna Underwood. He's an ex Nickelodeon Child star that was actually on live in horrific hit and run. I believe that happened. He's a child star, child star of ex Nickelodeon. Yeah. So this particular hit and run accident happened on Friday. Okay, so you guys pardon me, but it has to do with it is in our minds, it's in our mind, my mind, as a parent, as a mother, and even as as a civilian, as a citizen, as a caring individual, and even as a driver, to be actually be careful on when we are driving. Okay, so it is a kind of a tribute to her. I believe she was Kianna Underwood was 33. Yeah, she was 33 when she passed, and through that particular hit and run. And our condolences to the family. So I just wanted to go through the scenario of what actually happened while that happened. There was another individuals, you know, she's a creator on social media. I wouldn't have to mention her name. She was just riding her bike. Once you just ride on your bike, she was on the bike. She was riding. Probably I needed to actually, I can speak on her behalf that probably I just say she has an element and everything on. But here, this is an issue. Uh, she got hit, because sometimes you wanted to just do different kind of exercise. Sometimes you might decide to actually go on your bike. When you go on your bike, it's another set of an exercise, because you are working the muscles on your knee, and then up to your hip. You are working it, and then you are working your eyesight, your attention to details, and then your shoulder, all of those coordinations. You are working with it. But this particular influencer was doing the right thing, because she needed to be on the pedestrian lane, because she was riding on a bike. And before you know it, someone made a wrong turn, and she never knew that a motorist is going to make a wrong turn. So when that particular person make a wrong turn, probably she thought, since there was a red light or whatever light that was flashing at that time, it was a great time for her, you know, as a motorcyclist, or as a bicycle rider, or as a pedestrian, to actually passed. But because that person was making a wrong turn, the person actually hit her, and the impact was terrible. So I was able to see that when I went to uh on Facebook, and I actually posted it, and all I could do on my side is just to pray for her, and for her speedy recovery. So the who is at fault right here? It is the person that make a wrong turn, because just think about it. Okay, you are riding, and you just wanted to cross, because you see the red light is telling probably motorists or what have you, you know and the pedestrian, the sign is telling you to pass or what have you, and you go. So the impact is bad for this particular creator. The spleen, the kidney, every part of the internal organs were damaged. But what I could tell you right now is that this particular creator believed in the power of prayer. And I believe yesterday, I just saw her post on my feed. Probably seems she has been um, released from the hospital, and she had amazing team behind and beside her. And I believed her recovery is astronomical. She really recuperated really well. So I'm so glad that she's alive. So just go in that particular manner, you know, into this Kianna Underwood story again. And this is happening United States. We are not saying, this is kind of like has to do with motorists, individuals, pedestrians, cyclists, motorbike, whatever you are riding, we all have a role to play once we are on, out there. We have a role to play. We have a role to play, and you needed to actually be safe. Make sure you observe the rules on the highway, on the road, on the roadways. If you're on the highway, if you're on the even in neighborhood area and the school zone area, there is a reason why they have that particular uh signs that said, okay, this is the kilometers you can run or blah blah blah, you know what I mean. So it's just so sad, and our condolences to Kianna Underwood, in all that season 10 Nickelodeon. That is how she's been remembered. Our condolences to her families, to her colleagues, to everyone that actually knew and met her and that actually worked with her. It's so sad because, and this particular injury that she actually sustained, it was an hit and run. If you hit on someone, please don't run away. You can actually help to save the life of that person by you stopping and call for help. You call 911 that you never knew, you cannot see. An accident happened that you hit someone, you make a wrong turn. Tell your truth. Just tell them you needed help. Someone is being hit and you needed an ambulance right now. You tell them where the particular highway is and what have you. And then 911 would come and help will come, and medical personnel, they will perform probably CPR or whatever that needed to be performed, and then they will transport that particular individual to the necessary hospital in order to actually revive the individual. But this particular horrific case that actually unlike Kianna Underwood, it's a hit and run. You hit and then you took off. I want you guys to understand, So you hit someone, you needed to feel the impact. Myself as a driver, you needed to feel the impact that, my gosh, you have hit someone or you hit something. You cannot run. Probably, let's just say you are not thinking, and as you are going, you should try, once you get to any highway where it allowed you to turn right or left, to make a U-turn and call for help, and just call somebody on the phone. Even as you are going, don't hit and run and just go. We just try. We could try as this is so sad. I'm so sorry. Our condolences to Kianna Underwood's family, parents, and may her soul rest in perfect peace. If you don't know her, I'm gonna flip the camera so that you can actually see who she is. She's so beautiful with her smile, and she was 33. She was a former child star known for her work on Nickelodeon. They said has died following a hit and run in New York City, and they said that she was 33. According to multiple media report, the actress was killed on Friday. It happened on Friday morning. On Friday morning, after being struck by a black Ford Explorer SUV while crossing. She was crossing the street in Brooklyn, in New York. Okay, you know what? Let me just flip the camera so that you can actually have a look at the person who Kianna is. All right. Thank you so much. And remember to particularly like this chat and pay your tribute. Okay. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. God bless you. All right. I'm going to flip it so you can see who Kianna Underwood is, a child star, that actually she was a child star that performed in Nickelodeon, and she was actually 33 at the time of this particular hit and run. May her soul actually rest in perfect peace. Thank you. So this is her. All right. So now, sorry. So here she is, and the SUV that actually um struck Kianna on Friday, this particular Friday that we just finished, was a black Ford Explorer SUV. While crossing the street in Brooklyn, New York, it is said Underwood was subsequently struck by a black and gray sedan and dragged for multiple blocks. Can you imagine? She was dragged for multiple blocks as she had been lodged beneath the vehicle. Underwood was pronounced dead at scene by emergency responders. No arrests have reportedly been made in the case. Underwood was best known Underwood was best known for her work on Nickelodeon, where she starred on the Kids Sketch comedy series, all that in 2005. A season, the 10th in the series, also starred Chelsea Bromant, Ryan Coleman, Jack DeSena, Lisa Foley's, Christina Kochman, Kylie Sullivan, and Delzelle Whitaker. Season 10 marked the last for all that for nearly 15 years before it was rebooted in 2019 with a cast that included Ryan Alexi, Aria Brooks, Reese Cardell, Kate Godfrey, Gabriel Nevar, Green Nathan, and no, Gabriel Nevar Green, Nathan Janak, Les Lopkin, and Chingu Sigelin. Okay, due respect to all of you guys. If I did not pronounce you guys' names right, we are sorry, it wasn't meant to be. Underwood also notably lent her voice to the Nick Jr. animated series Little Bill, playing Fuchsia Glover for 23 episodes between 1999 and 2004. The animated children's show, created by Bill Cosby, followed 5-year-old Bill Glover, Savior Pritchett, as he navigated everyday life in Philadelphia. Underwood character was one of the Little Bill's paternal cousins. Other credits included the 1999 Rosie Perez-led film, The 24-Hour Woman, and the 2001 animated TV movie, Santa Baby. Wow, may her soul rest in perfect peace. The post, Kianna Underwood, former Nickelodeon child star, dies at 33 after New York hit and run. Appeared first on where is this, on the rap. Shout out to you guys. So may the soul of Kianna Underwood rest in perfect peace. Thank you, everybody. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. SC Blog Global Media, Helen Global Media, Princess Omotayo Helen Princess Global. No, Helen Omotayo Princess. EGM, SC Blog Global Media on Facebook. We are everywhere. Check us out, okay? God bless you. Thank you. Bye now.